Welcome to a new era of the Shoujo podcast where my audio, fingers crossed, is going to be good for the rest of time now, thanks to Joe's tech assistance, tech support for Shoujo, coming from Joe, who I introduce to new Shoujo series and we cover them episode by episode. Currently in season 3 of Chihayafuru, we'll be discussing episodes 10 through 12. I did watch all of them this time. I just gotta spice it up, throw in a wild, I didn't watch this.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't do all the required work.
I'm Sarah. I'm such a good introducer of our podcast.
Not so good. Again, I don't think anyone is going to be starting on this episode, so I'm just kind of assuming they know who we are already and what we're doing.
Yeah.
But if you are, for some reason, starting your first episode on Chihayafuru Season 3, episode 10 through 12, welcome!
Yeah, so you're picking up on the energy I'll be bringing and the structure Joe's going to be providing.
You're about to listen to me give a long recap of 3 episodes of television where I guess stuff happens.
Holy shit, this is a long recap.
It's a long recap, even though I feel like very little actually happens.
It's better than the last set of episodes is rough.
The last episodes were so demoralizing. This did not save it that much, but
no, it wasn't. At least it didn't continue as badly.
I sure wrote more down for these episodes.
Yes. But before we jump into all that, we're friends here, me and Joe. And this is our way of keeping in touch. So
how long
catch us up, Joe?
Have we been friends for?
Okay, now whenever you say that, I think of that clip I made where you were like, most of my friends aren't scared of my voice after 15 years or what.
That's true.
That's what I think of. Exactly. Sorry. 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Sure. Actually, wait. 13 minus my current age would put me at 18. No, that's earlier. It's more.
14? We were we were juniors, I think.
Yeah. What are you? When you're a junior, how old are you?
I don't know. I was held back a year, so it's a little.
Okay, so senior is 18. You're in 18th. No, you're in 12th grade. So junior's 11th grade, and you add 6. So I guess we were 17. Okay, so you were right for you.
Woohoo! I can do basic math, not confidently, questioning myself, assuming I'm wrong, but I was right.
That's good.
Oh, okay. Well,
so what'd you do this week?
Okay, because I normally ask you first, but I was like, Joe, I just remembered something crazy. How do you feel about surgical, squeamish, flesh and blood?
Well, it depends. Am I the one administering the surgery or getting surgeried on?
Just seeing a photo of someone being opened up or whatever. Squeamish.
It depends. It kind of depends.
Okay.
On what it is.
Brother had broken his arm doing something freaking stupid, and he was just messing around after work, racing, and tripped and broke his arm. But I guess the bone bashed into the other bone.
Oh, okay.
And so he got surgery, and now he's like a little bionicle man. He's got a little metal thing connecting the bones now. It's not solid bone. But
they put a rod in?
Photo. Yeah, my mom sent me a photo from his arm being opened up with that bar in it, and it's wild.
Oh, how did she get a photo of that? They let her take a picture of it?
Maybe I don't know if he asked them to take a photo, because she wasn't there, so he just sent it to her, and then she sent it to me.
Wow,
it's in the freaking C-section in Alien, it feels like where it's just slice it open and take a peek inside. There it is. So that was crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Did you want proof that they put it in? Is that why he asked? He's like, I want to know for sure you put this rod into my arm. You just told me, but I'm supposed to just trust you?
Well, for real, because people like shit gets left behind in people, and then they get like horrible infection. Like people get like sponges left inside them and stuff like that, and then it causes terrible infections. But yeah, I guess now metal detectors are going to be a pain.
Oh,
for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness, so that's gonna be weird. Like foreign, like a little whatever.
He's gonna be so strong.
I'm seeing, yeah, I guess. I mean, he's enormous. He's a big, structured person. His dad's the same way. I'm the shortest of my siblings, even though I'm the oldest. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, what am I doing? I'm seeing The Conjuring Last Rites tonight.
Okay.
So
tell me about that.
Have you seen any of the Conjuring movies?
I feel like I've seen them, but like random. Like I think I saw the first one and then maybe a later one. Is that the is that the Annabelle stuff? What's The Conjuring?
Yes. It's the Conjuring universe, because it's got the nun is in there too.
Oh,
which I think I've seen all of them. I haven't. The Annabelle is my favorite scary movie. Mm-hmm. Like it's so good. And they have these characters, and this is like, so that like happened like in the past, and then The Conjuring kind of all that took place later in the 80s maybe. But so I think this one is more about the people who come and like help them with the, I don't know, demons or whatever. Lorraine. Nope. I keep trying. Is her name? I think her name is Lorraine, but then I say Lorraine Bobbitt, and that's so not correct. Lorraine, the Warrens, maybe, whatever. This couple that is like the ones do it, and because this is like based off, things that happen in quotation marks,
the super real Conjuring stuff that happened.
Yeah, so like based off real people, whatever. So this couple, like all the, they made movies out of a bunch of the different cases they had. So, but I'm assuming Last Rites means maybe they die at the end. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean that's when you get Last Rites.
It sounds final, but movies are never final these days.
It's the last sacrament you get before you die.
Mm-hmm.
If you get it at all.
Hopefully it's spooky. So, and it's that I'm going to Alamo Draft House. I am starting to put the past to good use. I have to have someone drive me because I still haven't gotten a car. But I am like super seriously kind of looking at cars now. And now I'm like maybe a 2012 Subaru Forester. There's like a blue color I like. That's something that I've been seeing that I don't know. Joe, the problem is like, I'm like, I would rather get like a older kind of, it's okay if it has a bit higher mileage because I just need to like have a car to drive around, but I'd also like to use some of the money I got from my last car, to pay some stuff off. But my mom and them are advising that no, you should just, get something with less miles, more reliable, newer, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, but this could help me so much right now. But then do I risk the car not being reliable and having to... But it's like, my car was a 2016 and it was maybe just under 100,000. But like, I feel like I was going to drive that for a long time still. So I feel like a car with like, 85,000 miles still has a lot of life left in it. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's mostly like...
What should I do? You're a car guy, right?
I'm not a car guy. The thing is, like, you want to, at certain points for different cars, there usually is like some big expensive maintenance you normally have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think there's stuff at like around 100,000 where it's like, you might have to replace this thing, which is like going to be really expensive. So you just kind of want to avoid those parts, right? So, like, if you get something that's like over 50,000 miles on it, you should make sure that they replace the tires so you don't have to replace the tires, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever the tire cutoff is. I don't know. Maybe it's like 40 or something like that. But I feel like that's the biggest thing. I mean, you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a car and then immediately have to spend more money on the car, especially if you don't like it that much and it's just a thing that you just kind of have.
Yeah. This is because normally I'm very much, if I have something I need to do, I do it. But this is like such a big thing that I'm having hard, and I can't go and check them out either. I had to like arrange for someone to take me to look. So it's like a whole effort of coordinating and whatever. I just need I need to get her vaccines updated. So that's the only thing that's like, honestly, I could like be okay for the most part without a car, except for I need to do things like that. Like take my dogs to the vet and stuff. Let's see. What else?
You can't just use the robo taxis, the super real taxi services that are going to be everywhere.
I have lifted. I did like a sleepover this week, so that was fun. Big Brother was good this week. I haven't watched it yet, but Love Island Games is out, which is good because Big Brother's ending soon. And Survivor's about to start back up, so no lull in my reality TV, luckily. And then that means Survivor nights are back, so yay, hanging out with friends watching Survivor. I'm seeing the Stardew Valley concert tomorrow with friend of the pod Jenny, so that should be fun. For some reason my mind, it was today, Saturday, and I was like, how are we gonna get down there with traffic for the damn football game? I got invited to tailgate and I was like, oh, that's a nice gesture.
You could get really into football. You get into college football
outside during the day. Sorry. But because it's like the only is like Bowling for Soup is doing a concert, whatever, and I was like, oh, maybe that'd be cool, but no, it's too hot. I can't. I'm just gonna be mad or stressed or something, and then I got paid to get whatever.
You just need to like adopt an aesthetic that can't be outside for that long, and then people will like understand intuitively not to invite you to stuff like this.
Just dress like a goth.
Yeah, you should dress like a goth. You should get into like really I don't know. You need something with a parasol is basically what you need. Go like a goth Lolita thing. That would be fun, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can just carry that around, and then people will be like, well, she can't be outside for this long. And you're like, I can't also wear normal clothes anymore. I'm a different person now.
Have like a condition.
Yeah. If I do this, I'll die. I mean, maybe that's the most expensive hobby ever.
Fine, for sure. Now, what is the most? There's a lot of expensive hobbies.
Paintball's I mean, you could collect cars. That would be bad financially.
So, what? God, surely. No, I can't get in the mind of having that kind of wealth.
I think it would make you insane.
Yes. How about you, Joe? I would tear out the convention floors if I had that kind of money. Continue. Sorry. What are you up to?
Last night I went to a concert, which I don't normally go to concerts. I haven't been to a concert in like a year or so. Because I never think about going to them, so I never look at them. And also, I don't really I don't have people to go with. But I did get invited by my friend to go to a concert. It was the Dreadnoughts, which are like a Celtic polka punk group. So they did like a combination of polka music and punk music and also like sea shanty type stuff. And my friend dressed up as a pirate. Fun. Yeah, so that was pretty good.
That's fun.
The like opening acts were like, there was another kind of like piratey group called Brave the Sea, and they were really good. And then there was one called Boy Detective, which was like a ska band. And those guys were really fun because they just like went into the they just kept walking around the whole venue. They'd like get in the pit. They're like hanging out. They're like trying to get people to like do little circles and stuff like that. Like all of there was like 7 people in that group because there's like so many instruments in it, and like all of them just like walked all over the place the whole time. It was pretty good.
That's fun.
But yeah, it was cool. Yeah, so it was really fun. It's like it's nice to go to. I think I am a mid to small concert guy. I don't like going to huge concerts. Like I have friends that go to like, you know, concerts in stadiums and like K-pop stuff, right? Which is always enormous. And I just, every time I've done that, it's been like, okay, I guess, you know, was never like super into it. But the smaller venue stuff, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, I have only in the past few years discovered that I do like concerts if it's bands I know. And because the ones I've been going to are at the Circuit of the Americas thing, and they have and normally I'd be like, oh god, outdoors, but if it's in the evening and there's this grassy hill, it's only $20 to get tickets there, which was better because I once had tickets to sit down by the stage, but then it was sweltering hot down there. So you get a breeze up top, but it was really I enjoyed it because you can kind of sprawl out and there's no seat assignment, whatever. So that was because that's not a huge space either. Because I guess the biggest concert I've been to was Lizzo, and that was at the, I don't know, what are the Moody? What's, I don't know. Where do people do concerts in Austin? Bass? No.
Stubbs?
Moody
I don't
Center,
know.
Probably.
It's been a long time.
I have been to Stubbs once, and that was awful as well. But that was my friend had a ticket. So I did, and it was a nice ticket. So I met the band Neon Trees, but it took so long for them to the opening acts are so long, but I left right as the actual main folks. I was just I got community college tomorrow, I gotta go. But yeah, Stubbs was hot.
Yeah, there's a lot of outdoor ones.
Unexpected announcement for Sarah. Next month, I'm going to a Pauly D.
A what?
DJ thing or something?
From Jersey Shore?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just because my friends are, and I thought that'd be fun. It starts at 10. That's so late to start. But it's so late to start. But look, I have not watched a lick of Jersey Shore, but it's sure to be interesting. So whatever. What? But basically, I have a little group that we're sharing ideas of stuff to do. So I think I'll be doing more things with people, which will be fun. Sorry. Back to Joe.
No, that's good. What kind of music do we think Pauly D is going to be playing? I don't know. What's his vibe?
I don't know. Electronic dance music, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
I guess so.
The bass.
But I feel it's going to have to be really high energy. I don't think it's going to be calm.
Nope.
Or too housey.
I'm going to have to prep to get in the mindset. I don't know if it's indoor or outdoor, but it'll be kind of late October. So hopefully it'll be cooler out. But yeah, doing stuff. I'm doing stuff now that I'm too old to be doing stuff. I didn't do this stuff in my 20s, so here we go.
Yeah.
But people think I look young, so they don't think I'm too old to be there. Yeah.
So I'm having to go. I'm going to go to Houston to visit my family in October now. Kind of. Not, a little bit of leeway. It's not too late, but I am going to do that because my mother is recovering from surgery. So I will be doing that.
Is she okay?
Oh, yeah, she's fine. It's the surgery happened a while ago, but I think she's just really bored.
Okay.
And that's late enough out to where my dad doesn't have PTO anymore or whatever. So I'm going to go hang out and see them.
Ooh.
And I'm considering
when? Sorry.
Mid-October.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
You could come to Pauly D too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, continue. And you're thinking.
And I'm thinking of buying a Steam Deck.
Yes.
So now I'm looking at Steam Decks.
Hell yeah. Yes.
But I'm kind of do I want to spend $500 or whatever?
Mine is well worth it. I've had it for 3 years now. Great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it so much.
I just haven't been playing games as much because I've been doing other stuff, I guess.
Well, the problem is you can't play Kingdom Hearts since you bought it through the Epic Store, I guess.
I think you still can. I was looking at that, and you can install
it's too complicated. I was I can't.
Because it's just a Linux backend, right? So you can just go to the desktop and do all that stuff. So I think I probably could. I don't know if that's what I would want to do, but I think maybe.
That's good. That's so exciting. I love my Steam Deck.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that. I'll probably do that.
Okay.
But
so you're flying there.
I am going to fly there. Yep. Going to Houston.
What if I brought you your last unicorn poster, but just gave you like a tall bag to carry and you just brought it on and like put it under your seat for the plane? So you didn't have to.
I guess I could do that. I'm also probably going to go there for Christmas, so there may be another opportunity to meet up in person. Because I'm just going to be in Houston the whole time. I mean, you can come to Houston if you have a car by then.
Yeah. Oh God,
or you could fly to Houston and hang out, I guess.
Yeah, hang out with Joe's mom.
For reference, for everybody who doesn't live in Texas, even though Austin and Houston are both in Texas, they're not that close to each other. It's like a 3-hour drive.
Mm-hmm. No, that's not that bad. When you had to drive 7 hours to get to school,
yeah, it's not that bad.
That's nothing.
But like, most people don't live on Texas scale of how far away things are. Like, if I want to go to Cleveland from Columbus, it's like an hour and a half. It's like nothing. And people are like, that's a long trip. And I'm like, no, it's not. So that's what it's like being in the Midwest now. Actually, the Midwest is still pretty sparse, though.
Okay. Well, once you come into town for Christmas time, so definitely I'll have more fun things planned now that I have like a group that I can be like, hey, my friend Joe's in town, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I may not have that much PTO, though, so we'll have to organize around that. But I can make it work because I'm going on Japan. Like, I'm doing this trip, which is like 4 days. And then I'm going to Japan, which is like 12 days. So
it's going to be amazing.
It's a lot of days.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky duck. Oh, man. You'll have to tell me how it is in November, but it's just starting to get cool. And so I went in the summer.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's brutal.
Just live stream the whole time you're there.
Just live. Yeah, you know me. I'm always posting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so jealous. Okay. Speaking of Japan.
Speaking of Japan, speaking of being jealous, I guess that kind of happens here in these episodes a little bit. Not in the way you think. Let's talk about Chihayafuru.
Let's do it.
All right. Season 3, episode 10. We're going to be halfway through the show at the end of this episode, even though it doesn't feel like it, or the season. And then the show's going to end, which doesn't feel like it's leading to anything at all, honestly. But let's watch. Here's what happens in episode 10, which is called Scarlet Casturas. I don't know what that is. I thought I looked that up. Let me see what this is. I looked this up, and then I just
it's flowers or something.
I think so.
A plant of some kind?
It's a tree.
Oh.
A genus containing 2 species of plants, both commonly called Katsura. It's some tree native to Japan. It looks like a normal tree.
Okay. Joe, the tree expert. The arborist.
The leaves are kind of circular a little bit. We open on the final round of the Western qualifiers, where it's Arata versus Morale. A bunch of people I don't know speculate on who's going to win, and Morale's looking pretty good. But Arata, man, that kid just radiates water, I guess, and like visually the whole screen fills up with water. The match starts with the 15 minutes to memorize the board, and Arata immediately has to go to the bathroom because he still has like food poisoning from yesterday from eating used food, I guess. He catches a glance at the Eastern qualifiers and is relieved that Taichi isn't in it. And he's like, that's weird. I wonder why I'm so relieved that my rival Taichi I'm not going to have to play him. I wonder what's going on. Arata gets a flashback of him playing as a kid in the room that they love showing us. Anyway, the match starts and Arata sucks. He just can't stop thinking about Taichi the whole time. What's that guy's deal, he thinks. I always look down on him because he didn't have any real talent, but then he's like going to like the qualifiers and stuff. What's happening? Anyway, Morale's taking a hefty lead, and he thinks that maybe this will be his year to shine. Morale, it'll be the Morale show. But then he sees Arata zoning out hard and decides to help him out. So he takes a pause and tells Arata to get back in the game. Come on, man, I want to beat you at your best, he says. Which he surely won't instantly regret. Arata has to go to the bathroom again and rushes out. But because the game doesn't stop while he's gone, it just like keeps playing while he has to go to the bathroom. So he misses like a bunch of cards. Anyway, in the bathroom, he's like, man, this is all you's fault for giving me food poisoning. But also, maybe I shouldn't have been like mean to her. And I should have been nicer to her last night. And understood human emotion, but I can't because I'm Arata. He comes back and sees that he's down by 11 cards now. It's looking pretty bad, but he's not giving up. He starts...
Okay, he comes back And I am so mortified for him because it's like everybody knows what he was up to when he was gone. He comes back all blood. Mortifying. Oh my God. He got walked in front of all those people. Well,
it's fine. This ends up
good
being.
Thing he's not wearing a hakama.
Yeah, that's true. This ends up being basically the ultimate power move. So we'll see. But anyway, he's down by 11 cards now. Arata starts playing more aggressively and takes a few cards. On the women's side of the tournament, it's the chick with the headband from season 2 versus some rando, and her opponent's left-handed and it's throwing her off. This match doesn't matter, so I didn't cover any more of it. It's a Megumu. Everyone's favorite character, Megumu. Remember her Freckles. From whenever she did something? I don't remember. The team tournament, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The yellow girls' school.
Yeah. Back in Arata's game, Morale is stressed out as Arata has closed the gap to 7 cards. Arata sees that his card, a coach, get a note passed to him during the match, but we don't get to see what it says. The match continues, and Arata has shrunk the gap to 4 cards, and Morale has gotten, super unlucky, and a lot of the cards are getting red on his side, which means Arata can attack them even though he has fewer cards than Arata does, which is unlucky because I guess Morale isn't defensive. I don't know why this is unlucky for him. Because wouldn't you want your cards to be red because it's easier for you to take them?
Well, technically, it's like you have to get cards off your... Well, I guess because if you take it from the opponent's card, you get to send them one of yours. And so it's like, I don't know.
Like whatever. You get to pick?
Stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. All of the games in these episodes are very much
hard to follow.
They're hard to follow. They're not that dramatic. But they sure take a lot of real estate on the screen.
Yeah.
We finally get to see the note that his Carter coach got, and it's that Dr. Harada won the Eastern Finals. Thank God. We don't have to deal with Pseudo anymore. Good Lord. I hope we never see that asshole again, but we're probably going to. Because this show is in love with asshole guys, as we're going to get more of later.
I don't know. I wonder. Okay, some shoujo manga back in the day would do polls where they would ask for people's favorite characters, and then they would have all the characters with their popularity ranking. Pseudo would be down there.
I don't know, man.
What if he was high and you would lose your mind?
I bet he would be high. I bet this is why he keeps showing up.
Just force it upon us.
This is character popularity polls is my little pet theory about why Bleach got bad.
Oh,
but don't worry about it.
Then they focus on those characters.
Yeah, because then they're oh, people like these characters. Let's keep including them. And I'm you understand that those characters suck on purpose, right? You don't need to keep hanging out with them. Anyway, Morale thinks that he wants to beat Master Suo, who is all talent, while he is all skill. And he's what can win, talent or skill? Who knows? Arata is mosely talent and
is it
some skill.
Is that the one? You did.
It's the entire Soul Society. All of them are they're not. You're not supposed to hang out with them. They're lame. Anyway.
Anyways, back to this show.
We desperately want to think about Bleach over this show. A show that even Bleach isn't that good past a certain point. But
yeah.
Anyway, okay. Morale loses to Arata, who is more talented than him. Cool. What an inspiring lesson that more talented people will always beat skill. Awesome. That's my note. It's the lesson we learned earlier with Taichi. Also. Love that this show just really wants to reinforce that. Anyway, Arata is crying because he's so relieved to win or whatever. And Morale is dude, you have to look happy or I'll get depressed. And then they have a nice moment. It's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when characters hang out.
And I guess it's tough to beat someone because it's someone you root for, but so you're ending their go.
Dude, not only did he beat Morale after leaving the match for 10 minutes and being down by 11. He kind of annihilated him. Yeah,
that's a very difficult difference to make up for.
Yeah, it's not even close.
25 cards. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the most wrecked you can ever get. So he basically just demolishes him. Anyway, Morale's up, you better do well against Dr. Harada in the Eastern qualifiers champion. And he's Arata has talent and skill after all, so he's the combination of both. We also learned that Megumu won her match, so her and Arata get to go to the Western champion, or are the Western champions for this year.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's East and West, but the islands of Japan are so skinny? Is it like, shouldn't it be like north and south or something?
Well, when you look at maps of Japan, they usually like lay it out like horizontally, kind of.
Oh.
So like Tokyo is east of Kyoto, and Kyoto is like higher up, and that's how it, even though like when you look at like a globe, it's like up and down, right?
Yeah.
That's just, every map I see of just Japan is always laid out like that. So I guess that's just, you know, and I guess if you were an isolated country for a very long time, you wouldn't think about the orientation of the rest of the world, because who cares?
Yeah, totally. That makes sense. Okay, thank you.
Anyway, back at the school trip, Chihaya is finally having fun with her friends. They're staying up late and chatting, and then her friend tries to give her back her phone battery, but Chihaya's like, no, it's okay. I want to stay in the moment. She gets up to get a drink and sees Taichi coming in with their coach, and he's like, oh, hey, yeah, I guess I felt better, so I came on the trip in the most like dismissive way.
Mm-hmm.
Taichi's about to go into the boys' room, but Chihaya bursts in and fishes him out. She's like, dude, you gotta tell me what happened at the qualifier. And Taichi's like, it's Dr. Arata. He's the champion. He won. And he's about to tell her that Arata won the Western final, but Chihaya rushes off to get her phone before he can say anything.
This is a fun little stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I like this little sequence of her just bursting into the boys' room and then back to the girls, and yeah.
Yep. Taichi's like, who are you going to cheer for? And Chihaya's like, oh, I have no idea. Who should I cheer for? While she's thinking it over, Taichi just leaves. He's gone. Bye. He goes into the boys' room and just passes out immediately. And the other guys are like, whoa, dude, Taichi, why'd you just pass out? But then Satomu is like, it's cool, man. He just played like 5 hours of a card game today. So we're just going to let him take a nap. The rest of the Karate Club gets the lineups and are bummed that Taichi didn't win as we cut to credits.
Well, I feel like I wish Taichi and Satomu were closer, because Satomu's really, because originally he kind of viewed Taichi as like a rival academically.
Yeah.
But I feel like he understands Taichi pretty well, and I wish we got more of them kind of hanging out.
More than anybody else in the show, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the episode. It's a fun sequence where it's like, oh, they get to hang out. I like it when the characters interact, but also Chihaya being like, no, I'm going to enjoy my class trip. I'm not going to focus on Karada the whole time. And then immediately being like, never mind. Give me my phone battery back. I got to focus on Karada now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Moving on.
All right. Yep. Guess there's not that much else to say. Episode 11 is called Leaving a Hovering Mist Above the Trees and Grass. We open on Chihaya being interviewed by her teacher about what type of teacher she'd like to be, but she sucks at every subject, so she has no idea. And they're like, well, I guess we'll just put a pin on that, I guess. He literally says she's the most apt to teach PE, and you're like, that's what you said.
Yeah, that's why I said she should.
Yep, awful. Back at the club, Taichi is not playing too well. We watch him lose to Chihaya by 20 points.
Damn, that is bad.
Yeah. Chihaya's in a bind because she doesn't know how to make him feel any better. Nishida asks Chihaya if she called Arata yet to congratulate him, but she's like, no, I haven't. And he's like, dude, you should congratulate him. He's the youngest guy to ever qualify. It's kind of a big deal. And so Chihaya takes up her phone and thinks about it, but then decides not to. Instead, everybody gets a message from the Karate Society about emergency meeting. So they got to go to that. Taichi and Chihaya go to the Karate Club, to the Karate Society, even though Taichi really doesn't want to go. At the meeting.
So angsty.
I know. Well, he deserves it. He gets wrecked by this narrative.
He has the most to be angsty about.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. On the word angsty, some people say angst, and it drives me crazy.
What? I've never heard anybody say that.
I listen to like a podcast of people from like Canada or something.
Oh, this is some Queen's English bullshit. Angsty. That doesn't even sound good. It doesn't even like convey the feeling when you say it. Like angst at least kind of convey, like you kind of sigh when you say it.
Yeah.
Better. Let's see. At the meeting at the Karate Society, Dr. Harada announces that they're all going to train super duper hard until the master match. It's really important for me, he says, so we all got to do it. Taichi gets assigned a task to be the fake Arata, and Dr. Harada hands him a lineup of Arata's typical like card layout strategies that they got somehow. Taichi's like, yeah, I don't think I can do this, my guy. And Dr. Harada is like, what do you mean? What are you talking about, man? You're the most versatile guy on the team. You can pretend to be someone else. You can pretend to be your like romantic rival. It's fine, dude. You can do it. Also,
just emotionally destroy him with this request.
Yeah, like you could be, you know, the guy you should be. Like you should be the like finalist, but you're not, and your rival is. You can pretend to be him. It's fine. Also, it's your fault I qualified in the first place, and we get a flashback where it turns out that Pseudo resigned to Dr. Harada in place of Taichi because he won that bet earlier in the season. And Dr. Harada is like, you're the reason I even have a shot, so you gotta help me out, man. It's the Dr. Harada show now. And Taichi's like, all right, fine. Chihaya volunteers to play like Master Suo to help him practice because they kind of play similarly. And Dr. Harada is like, ooh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. Later, Chihaya finally calls Arata to congratulate him, but she's way too loud and like throws him off. And then she tells him that they're going to train Dr. Harada to beat him. So, you know, he's going to beat you, Arata. Get wrecked, loser, she says. She goes on a long diatribe about it, and Taichi looks on and is just like, Jesus Christ, this is embarrassing. So he grabs her phone and tells Arata to do his best too, because he's the only one who understands what friendship is. Yeah,
it's funny because they're like out in public and she's yelling and everyone's looking. But that was nice of him. So
I can't believe not only is he having to like encourage Arata, the guy he's tasked with like mimicking to be like the version of him he wish he could be, but he also has to he also has to like help Chihaya interact with him. Like, oh, the guy who like you're clearly in love with, let me help you interact. Like, oh my God, this is terrible.
It's so bad.
There's like my boy. Stop playing Carta. Your mom was right. I hate to say it. Your mom was right. You need to go do anything else. Later at home, Chihaya watches a bunch of Suo's matches and she's super intense about it. Elsewhere, the Fujisaki coach and Haruka practice together. They're bonding. Also, Rion is here, so we get some scenes with her, and she like eats a rice ball because that's her thing. The Fujisaki coach notices that they're getting older, so it's all downhill from here, she says. Later, Haruka gets a text from her husband saying their kid has a fever, so please come home soon. And she wonders how she, a 34-year-old woman, is going to beat Megumu, an 18-year-old, and then Shinobu, a 17-year-old. She's like, why do I got to keep playing kids? I'm old.
You don't want to start talking about the fact that they, like, for some reason, focus on her pumping and then why is there so much like mommy stuff peppered in?
There's a bunch of stuff because like that's what you do when you're a 34-year-old woman, I guess. You must have kids.
That's not gonna be me.
Yeah. Your problem, Haruka, isn't that you're 34. The problem is that you had kids.
That's right. Getting in the way of your passion.
See, Dr. Harada, does he have kids? I don't think so. And he's qualified. Actually, she's also qualified, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Never have kids. The takeaway from Chihayafuru.
Okay, we have to talk about this next part.
Do we have to? Can we just skip this part? The worst scene in the show by far. Okay, here we go. We cut to Chihaya's mom telling her that her cousin Shinji is in town and can help her study for entrance exams. Shinji's like, I don't know, 20-something businessman. He's like wearing a business suit. And what I can only describe as the absolute worst scene in the show by far, her cousin creepily assumes that she's in love with him for no reason, but really she's just in like Suo mode. So she's like whispering stuff and like offering him like sweets and things like that. And he's like, oh my God, my cousin is so hot and she clearly wants me.
Ugh, it's awful.
This scene has no purpose because we never return to this.
No, I guess it's like her mom claiming I'm going to support you now, but it's not the Karada part. It's her wanting to be a teacher part.
This is the humor for this episode.
This is so bad.
I mean, it's clearly a joke, right?
It's uncomfy. Yeah. I don't know, but I do like her impersonation of Suo. I think that's funny. We get more of that, but bad. It's bad.
Hey, what's up with this? What's up with this author's portrayal of guys in general?
I don't know.
This is the worst guy by far.
Making girls love. Yeah. I know. We have a new lowest rank.
We have a new guy who shows up here just to be in love with his underage cousin.
Ooh.
Why does this happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, anyway, fortunately, it's a very short scene. Back at the Karate Club, Kana is like, I can't believe Taichi is being made to emulate Arata, his romantic rival. What the hell? And Nishida also agrees. He's like, this is weird. Why is the plot doing this? Because they are the only normal people in the show. Kana and Nishida are the only normal people who've ever existed in Chihayafuru. Everybody else is some kind of weird freak.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Nishida is like unaware of why. He just thinks it's weird to be impersonating. He doesn't understand the like.
That's true.
The emotional toll is probably taking in. But that's what Kana's giving us the.
Kana, you need to save Taichi. Get him out of there.
Not enough Kana this season.
No,
they're like barely there.
We don't get any of the rest of the Karate Club basically.
No.
Chihaya is still acting like Suo, and everybody hates it. Taichi tries to act like Arata too, but he's not that good at it, which is pretty funny. They're both pretending to be other people. Yeah. This is pretty good.
Well, he's super self-conscious about it.
Yeah. He's like, this is cringe, but I guess I'll do it. Chihaya is actually doing pretty well as fake Suo, though. Like, she's playing real good. And Taichi's like, shit, man, I gotta lock in as fake Arata. And then he tries to take a card like Arata would, but he can't really do it that well because Arata plays weird. At the society, Dr. Harada plays with Taichi and Chihaya, and then we cut to the playoffs. The players get ready, but Haruka is immediately distracted by her needy family. She wonders if Karada is really important than her motherly obligations. And I'm like, this is like one day. It's fine.
Yeah. Ugh.
Because she needs to breastfeed her kid, but she's like, oh, I'm already like dressed up in the hakama. I can't really do that. And then she like spills some water so that they can't do the formula thing as easily. Anyway, it's all going bad when suddenly Kana's mom shows up and tells Haruka that it's actually really easy to nurse a baby with a kimono because there's a big slit in the side. You could just kind of like shove them in there. She shows her how to do it and is like, yeah, kimonos sure kick ass, huh?
She's like, ooh, firm. Or
she does grab her boob. Yeah, she does do that in a scene that is like, you don't know this woman. I don't think you should do that.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, Haruka is able to, nurse her kid, and Kana's mom is like, anyway, here's a brochure for my shop. Peace. And then she leaves. It's a very funny scene and weird.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the main room, Chihaya instantly regrets not going to the qualifiers. She's like, I could have been here participating, but no, I had to go have high school memories. This is bullshit. She's stopped when she sees Arata looking hot in his all-black hakama. Oh my god. It's the water guy. I just want to gulp him up right here. But I can't do that because I'm not a participant because I went on my stupid class trip. Anyway, all the players show up as we cut to credits.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, man. He's the water guy. Shouldn't he be wearing a blue hakama?
You would think, but that's not mysterious and hot. He has to be mysterious and hot, so it's all black.
Oh, man.
Yep, that's this episode.
This next one's probably the best of this bunch.
The next one?
I don't know, or was the first one? What? Never mind. Don't think less of me, Joe.
No, I mean, look, if the next one's your favorite, that's fine. You know, I don't have any opinions about it. I thought these were all pretty bad, but you know.
Yeah.
Do I have anything?
I did want to make a note since we know that Haruka is 34 and we know that the coach is older. The coach is close to 40 now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I can see why in that case she's kind of like, oh, it's not as easy as when I was young to play. But yeah.
Yeah, but Dr. Harada's like 50 something, right? Or like late 40s or something.
He has to be older. I'm like, how can they only be 10 years apart in age?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
episode 12 is called So the Flower Petals Are Scattered Like the Snow by the Passing Storm. That's the entire name of the episode. It's an entire sentence.
So, yeah.
We open on Chihaya recapping the players in the final. She has mixed feelings about her mentor, Dr. Harada, playing against Arata, a guy she maybe likes. I don't know anymore. Maybe she doesn't. Remember at the end of season 2 where she's like, I'm in love with Arata, and then that just never has come up ever again? And now we're halfway through season 3? Anyway, who does she want to cheer for? I don't know. We meet the reader, but not the one who's going to read for the first 2 matches. She's only going to read for the third matches, and it's some woman from Kyushu. She hates Dr. Harada for some reason. Actually, it seems like a lot of people hate Dr. Harada and he has kind of a bad reputation with a lot of the old timers there, which is pretty funny. They're all like, hey, it's the guy we all know. Fuck that guy.
Yes, I could see him being a abrasive character.
Yeah. While setting up, Dr. Arata tells Arata that he played his grandfather once and it was awesome, so it'll be interesting to play his grandson. That's cool. Play starts, but
It would be cool. Sorry, I guess because he won a bunch of master, they call him the Eternal Master, so that's a cool title.
Oh, yeah.
Eternal Master.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just one. Yep. Anyways, continue.
Play starts, but Dr. Harada interrupts everybody by asking them to turn the AC off. So, like, the reader has to start again. Everyone's like, yep, there it is. Dr. Harada causing problems with his annoying strategies of trying to throw people off their game. That's what he does. He's very similar to Suo, I guess. Play starts again. A dead card is read, and Dr. Harada lunges really far at Arata, trying to intimidate him. We get a flashback of Chihaya explaining how Arata moves like water, and thus Dr. Harada's strategy is to throw Arata off his flow. It's working pretty well, and Dr. Harada takes 2 cards off of Arata. Arata bounce. I hate that their names are Dr. Harada and Arata, by the way. It's Harada and Arata. Awful. Arata bounces back a bit by changing things up. He thinks that Dr. Harada isn't able to understand him, and we get more flashbacks of kid time. Remember when they were kids? Hey guys, it's been a couple episodes since you saw them as kids.
You forget?
Remember that time? The only time in their life that mattered when they were in, like, 3rd grade or whatever the hell? I literally have no memories of when I was in 3rd grade. I never think about it ever. But I guess I'm also not 18, so... The tide is turning, and now Arata is ahead. Dr. Harada is getting pretty tunnel visioned, and Arata is exploiting it. We get a flashback from Nishida's Karate Club leader about a match he had with Dr. Harada 31 years ago, and in the match he resigned because he didn't like the reader, and she's pissed about it. It's the reader from Kyushu. Remember the one that got introduced for no reason? It was her. Dr. Harada's like, you suck.
This flashback did not make that much sense, but it was funny because I like, because Chihaya like looked over, you know, the bit of like, oh, we're going to a flashback right now, and like,
yeah,
I thought that was funny.
She's like, why is this happening mid-episode?
Harada, Dr. Harada, looking good in his 20s.
Yeah, talking shit about readers. It's good. Him being like, I'm gonna resign because I don't even want to listen to you talk.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mellowed with old age. He's not as bad.
Yeah, a little less abrasive. Anyway, on the women's side, Haruka's very distracted by Megumi's headband. Also, the reader is too robotic, so it's not going great for her. The youngins are outshining the old people. Dr. Harada changes up his style to be basically anti-momentum, which lets him change directions of his swipes every time. This is, I guess, a counter to Arata, who's all acceleration, so he has to, like, lock in to swipe when he does it. Somehow this works. I don't understand what any of this meant, but whatever. He counters him.
All the stuff is starting to become too, like, earlier seasons I could follow what was happening, but it's getting too muddled now.
Yeah, it's very Calvin Ball to me. It's just like, okay, sure, yeah, I guess that makes sense, whatever.
Calvin Ball?
Did you ever read Calvin and Hobbes?
No.
All right, Calvin Ball.
It's the kid with the tiger, right?
It's the kid with the tiger. Calvin Ball is when the rules of something don't matter.
Okay.
Like, it just doesn't, yeah. So I refer to things as Calvin Ball when they, like, pretend like there's something happening. But really, it's just whatever you want it to be. Who cares? Anyway, Dr. Harada wins by 4 in the first match somehow. But it's a best of 3, remember? So we get to have at least one more match. Haruka sees the old man win and locks in and then wins her match 2 somehow. And the veterans both take game 1. Dr. Harada decides to resign round 2 so he can take a longer break. And he sees the reader from Kyushu and tells her that since she is reading in round 3, he'd rather have her than the other reader in round 2. And she's all like, oh my god, redemption for me from that flashback when he told me I sucked. Arata's pissed that he doesn't get to have like a 1 win against him.
Well, he technically gets the point, but didn't earn it. So it like feels like it was given to him.
Yeah, so his momentum, he still has no momentum, even though he won a round, technically.
Yeah.
Chihaya goes in to whisper something to Harada in a sensual way? I don't know. As we cut to credits.
I was just imagining, like, oh, they're setting us up for expectation, and then we're going to get to the next episode. It's going to be like, I hope you lose, or something like that.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, here we are at the mid-season finale. It's not a finale, but at the mid-season. We're midday through the season. How are you liking it so far?
Meh.
Why are we focusing on characters I don't care about? Why should I care about Haruka, a character that was introduced this season? It doesn't matter. Or Megumu, a character whose name I didn't remember until they said it like 10 times in a row.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why is Arata playing Dr. Harada instead of Taichi or Chihaya, the people I care about? I like Dr. Harada, but like, why is he the main focus of the last season?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but yep. So was season 2 the best? Which is the best season? One's the best.
I don't think season 2 was that good. I remember not being very high on it.
Okay.
Although I don't remember being particularly high on season 1 either.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me look. I'm gonna look through season 1. Season 1 had some stuff. Yeah, I mean, season 1 did have the like Tsutomu versus Kana.
Get to know all the people,
and that was good. They always have bad endings. This is the problem so far. Because season 1 ends with them watching Shinobu play Yumi on TV, which is not a good way to end. It's not a very hype ending to season 1. How does season 2 end?
Yeah. They won the team tournament.
That's pretty good.
Chihaya finger surgery.
Yeah, Chihaya finger surgery. Okay, that was actually pretty good. The team tournament stuff was pretty solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like anybody they played against because they were all annoying.
Yeah.
But that had good build up, and at least it ended on like something kind of hype. We're gonna dedicate. I mean, we must be doing, because regardless of who wins this, we're gonna have to watch the master match again, right? Because like they're gonna have to play out the rest of their match, which will probably be next episode. Then they'll have to go play Suo, whoever wins. Because even if Dr. Harada wins, right? Like we're still gonna follow that. It's not like we're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Is that just gonna be the
rest? I wonder if
of...
they'll be allowed to watch in person.
I'd assume they would.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I guess. God, and we're only halfway through this season. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember how this. I barely remember season 3. Honestly, season 1 is like, I guess, the one I remember the most. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I don't.
We gotta do more. Just one season.
Well, this one just.
Now I'm like, oh, maybe we.
I don't know. This one's just really dragging here. So I feel like the real problem with these episodes is that the way they describe what's happening in these Karada matches is too nebulous and doesn't really convey what's happening.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, because it's just saying like, oh, Dr. Harada can.
Or it doesn't tell you anything about the character. Like normally it's like some testament to like what they've been working on, or like unique to them that they can do this in Karada, blah blah blah.
Yeah, because like we don't know them well enough to understand like what the implication is, because they'll talk about how like, oh, Dr. Harada is turning it around because he's able to change directions quickly, but I don't understand how that's like such a boon. I don't understand how that could win him a match.
Yeah,
because like shouldn't everybody be able to do that? Like I don't understand. Like why is that special?
Yeah, I don't know. But oh god, that's
and like they keep
that's no.
Well, but like, and they even for like Haruka, right, where she's all like, "Oh, I'm old. I don't know if I can beat these young people." Like we kind of did that before. Like remember in season 1 when Chihaya plays that one lady who keeps saying "lucky" all the time?
Yeah,
that's what that one is, and that makes more sense because it's like, oh, Chihaya was faulting a lot. She got like in her head really easily. Like there's ways you can actually demonstrate like what experience does for you, but like the Haruka match we don't really get to see any of it. So it's like it's just a thing she kind of thinks about, but we don't really get to demonstrate. Like I don't know how she won. I guess she just played well. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what happens next when we cover episodes 13, 14, and 15.
Do you have anything else to say about these, or are you wanting to move on?
I want to move on.
Okay.
I'm getting sleepy. I need my afternoon nap.
Sleepy? It's noon for you.
I'm going to see a movie later.
A movie? Just sleep during the movie. It's fine.
No, it's a scary movie.
Then have a nightmare.
It better be scary.
Oh.
It's just exciting to be like startled. Like, Although if anyone tries to do it to me, then I get mad. But if I'm like signing up for it, then I'm there for it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, how can viewers boost our spirits as we continue to, stagger through this season?
We got 4 weeks left, right? Because there's 12 more.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
4 weeks? Oh, man.
Is that a lot or is that a little? What is your reaction? You're just...
That sounds like a lot.
This is your favorite show.
Shut up. It's one of them.
I'm fine with it. I'm like, we'll see what happens. You're like, oh my God, another month?
Okay, anyways.
All right.
Rate and review.
Maybe that'll be it. Yeah, rate and review. Yeah, you know, do the stuff. You know what it is. This isn't your first episode.
If you're even listening at this point, you could just be like, I'm out.
No, I think people want to listen to us, like talk about like how we feel about it. We
got one new rating on Spotify.
Oh yeah,
so
was it positive?
That was. Well, they can only do stars, so yes.
It wasn't like, oh, these people...
Our score hasn't gone down.
These people are losers who could never win a card match, which is true. We couldn't win one.
No, you won one.
I won one against you.
Against me?
I feel like that's unfair because one of us has to win when it's just us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, undefeated.
I wish there was like an online... Because there's apps, but they're not in English. You know, where you play like chess on your phone.
Yeah.
There's no card one that's in English.
That would be really hard to make online though, because like, how would you decide who like swiped first?
Dude, I need a VR Arata game, please. Mm-hmm. That would be pretty sweet because it's the hand tracking. Just do that. That'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be
so good.
That'd be hard.
Somebody do that, please.
You'd have to have like fighting game levels of like rollback though to be like who hit it first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, rate and subscribe, like and subscribe and rate us and give us 5 stars and tell all your friends and write comments and send us fan mail. We don't have a PO box. Send it. Just write down an address. We'll get it. Just a random address. You know that Sarah lives in Texas and I live in Ohio, so just send it somewhere there. We'll get it. The mail will get it to us. I believe in them.
Yeah, I would love, or if anyone wants to chat more, you guys can even join. It's my Discord server, but we have a dedicated category for shoujo, but that's in our link tree. So if you follow the link in our show notes, you can find that and chit chat about the shows or make requests for future things. Just, another way. Yeah. Yep. Okie dokie.
That's.
What did we learn? Be aware of if it's your brother or sister's son is into your underage daughter.
Don't invite your creepy cousin over.
Set up your daughter for this uncomfy situation.
Don't do that. Yeah. Just ban him from your house. Never has to show back up again. I can't believe I forgot about that moment. This is the worst thing that's happened in the show thus far. It's awful.
Yeah,
it's the worst. You think he better not come up again? If I like go into the Wikipedia and there's like an entire like chapter of the manga dedicated to this guy,
no way.
I'm gonna flip.
No way. Ugh.
Awful.
Brody, don't be into your cousins. We shouldn't have to say it.
If somebody wants you to like emulate the guy who's your rival and is kind of like a better version of you,
have a complex about.
Yeah, just don't agree. Yeah. Don't agree. At the show, this is not self-care, Taichi.
No.
Instead, you should go on the Creed cruise. You should go take a break. You should go actually take a vacation instead of one day on your class trip. Go do literally anything else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Yep. All right. On that note, that brings us to the end of this episode of Shoujo. Whoa. We appreciate you guys listening, and we'll catch you next time.
See you later.
Sayonara.